Hey guys, how's it going? This is me Abhishek again once again and welcome back to the yet another episode of Wolves Career Mode in FIFA 20. We'll be kickstarting this episode with a game against Besiktas in the group stages of the Europa League. So we'll be kickstarting this episode with a fine game, and following that game will be against Manchester City. This is the big game of today's episode. We are finally facing one fine team in the Premier League, and after that game against City we are facing Southampton in the Premier League, which I'll be simulating it, and the last game of today's episode will be against Brondby in the Europa League. So we got two games in the Europa League for this episode. So let's try to win these both games in the Europa League so that we can give ourselves one fine start to the Europa League. And your Europa League campaign started on the wrong foot. Can your team get the first win today? We'll try to get ourselves win this match, man. Besiktas is a really good team. They have some fine players in them. So focus on the match ahead. That's all I'll just say. We need to focus on the match to get the best result from this one. Your side have had a bit of mixed bag in terms of results as the manager, how he reacted to seemingly erratic path of form. So yes, indeed we were facing some sort of problem in the beginnings, but in our previous episode we managed to find our form. We're in a great form recently, so my players will improve soon. That's all I can say for now. So I have a faith in my players, so they'll improve as soon as possible. As usual, I'll be giving my second team a chance in the Europa League to perform. So that's our team for the game against Besiktas. So let's move on. Europa League game it is then. We are facing Besiktas and it's in the Wall Stadium. I don't think it's a home ground of Besiktas, but it's a generic stadium, so it doesn't matter because competition is what it is, man. We are facing Besiktas this time, and this one's gonna be a nice game here. And here's the starting 11 for Besiktas. I see one or two names known to me, the likes of Agueroooooo, Elneny, Vida, Karius, Diaby. So there are few players known to me, so it's gonna be a good game. We're running through the ball. Sidbiero with some step overs, with Conrad Cody there with a beautiful interception to Mohamed Dahoud. Dahoud to Patrick Cutrone. Cutrone passes it to Adama Traore. Come on, son, use your pace there. Oh my goodness, I tried to fix shot it there, but Rebic with a fine defending there, and now it's a corner kick for us. Adama Traore is going to be taking this corner. Adama Traore dips in a cross. Patrick Cutrone rises up and hits it, but he's just overpowered. Man, Patrick Cutrone was in a good area to score, but this time it's overpowered. Now Podence to Morgan Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White plays a beautiful through ball to Adama Traore. Fake shot it. Gives it across. Dahoud is there. Dahoud gets a hit to it, but it's just a little bit wide. Oh man, I'm having quite chances here, but aren't able to. I should have passed to Cutrone instead, man. I made a mistake there. Oh boy. And now Agueroooooo with a shot from the edge of the box, and it's a bit high of the goal. It was a brilliant chance made by the Besiktas, but Agueroooooo just bottled it. Then Donker there with a clearance. And guys, that's it for this half. The first half of the game against Besiktas has been ended, or let's say has been completed, and neither of the side have played nice until now, too fair to say. Agueroooooo gives it to Diaby to Bubak passes it to Diaby. Come on, man, I do not want to be getting behind in this now. Oh, that's a brilliant tackle by our captain. Come on, what a ball from Elneny and Rui Patricio. Oh my goodness, Rui Patricio one heck of a double save to Shea there. Now Gibbs-White gives it to Adama Traore. Come on, boy, use your pace. What the hell? How is this Richarlison guy getting up with Adama Traore? I just can't get that. And again, Adama Traore is using. Now Gibbs-White gives to Patrick Cutrone. Cutrone gives it to Podence, and Podence manages to score himself the first goal of his Wolves career, and that too in one fine moment, man. We have scored our first goal in this game in the 90th minute, thanks to the brilliant play of Adama Traore and a beautiful assist from Cutrone to Podence. Cutrone with their fine touch, and the pass was also good, and we are in the lead. We have gained the lead in this game after all this hard work. It's fine, man. And guys, that's it for this game against Besiktas. We have managed to get ourselves the first win of this season's Europa League. We were so close to getting yet another draw, but Podence stepped up in the very late moments. Thanks to him, we have gathered ourselves the first 3 points of this season's Europa League. Why didn't we get to see Neves play today, man? I just said I had my second team playing in this Europa League competition because I want to give them playing time. So I'll say competition is good in that midfield. Although he's our starting midfielder, there is no other after him. But I'll just say because it suits the question. It's a very really important and a big game for now. It's the game against bloody Manchester City. So for this game, I am going to be using my best possible, I'll say the best strongest team. So it's my first team for this game. Etihad Stadium. Oh my goodness. Oh, sometimes FIFA is just unrealistic, man. I'm saying Etihad Stadium being fully packed, which is very very unusual. So sometimes FIFA can be unrealistic. This view is absolutely astonishing, man. Etihad Stadium is looking so good from the view, and here's Kevin De Bruyne. He will be one heck of a man. And here's the team for Manchester City in this game. Ederson in their goalkeeper, Cancelo, Laporte, Vertonghen, Mendy, Benjamin Mendy, Fernandinho, De Bruyne, Silva in the three midfield, Aguero, Silva and Sterling the leading front three, and here's Kun Aguero right after the kickoff. I want Adama Traore perform to his fullest in this match because he will be so keen. Now De Bruyne, oh my goodness, we could have gone behind the goal in after 4 minutes only, man. Rui Patricio there with a fine save. De Bruyne, this guy is just flawless. It's so hard to stop him. Kun freaking Aguero to David Silva with a shot, and Rui Patricio once again with a fine save there. Rui Patricio already has saved 2 shots from De Bruyne, and this time it's from Silva. Sorry, Sterling once again. Sterling and Bernard, sorry, David Silva it's time. Oh boy, it was so hard to defend against Sterling, man, and it was bound to happen. It was going to happen nearer further, man. Manchester City are ahead in this game with the goal scored by David Silva. Johnny there covers up that for mistake. Ruben Neves gives it wide to Doherty. Doherty gives it to Adama Traore. To give Ruben Neves. Oh my goodness, Manchester City with a terrible defending, and we have scored ourselves an equalizing goal in this game, man. I wasn't expecting for us to give that quick response. It was due to the poor defending from Benjamin Mendy. He just left Adama Traore, and Kevin De Bruyne also made a mistake there by leaving Ruben Neves free, and we are back in the game. The scoreline is 1-1. And guys, the first half of the big game against Manchester City in the Etihad Stadium is concluded. We are a pretty decent position considering we have managed to score a goal against Manchester City. So let's move on to the second half and try to do as much upside as we can to the Manchester City team. Ruben Neves there with a tackle to Kun Aguero now. Oh boy, man, Kevin De Bruyne was just set free by us, and this guy is just freaking unstoppable. He has scored himself a brace in this game, man. Oh boy, they did us in this trick, man. Rodri did a fines up there by tracking Dendonker towards him, and Kevin De Bruyne was set free due to that, and he scored on. And now Diogo Jota makes a beautiful runs. Diogo Jota. João Moutinho, oh boy, João Moutinho had a good chance there, man. He just, I was trying to finish it, but boy, it is a good miss for us. Adama Traore has been kept quiet in this game, man. I just can't understand. Although he managed to get assist in the first half, but in the second half he has been so freaking quiet. That is the very reason for our poor performance now. Kun Aguero. Oh my goodness, what the heck did Kun Aguero did just now? He just managed to call that ball from the outside of the D-box with his weak foot. That's some brilliant goal from the Citizen striker there. Oh man. I didn't give him chance in the D-box, and he's not having that of shit. He just shooted from the D-box area, and with that weak foot he managed to call that ball in. That's so frustrating to concede, and we are now 2 goals behind in this game. We are already 2 goals behind in this game, so I'm gonna be making a change in our team. I'll be bringing in Mohamed Dahoud in place of Moutinho because Moutinho hasn't had the greatest of game, and I'll be bringing off Adama Traore because he has been so quiet in this game, and I'll be giving a chance to Porens because he did the job for us in our previous game. Come on, I don't want to be conceding yet another goal. Now Kun Aguero, Thiago Silva trying to cap. Ah man, it's Manchester City are just so good, man. I thought we'll be able to do something after having scored that goal earlier in the game, but from then it's all about freaking Manchester City, and more in the second half, man. They were a bit controllable in the first half, but in the second half they are just out of this world, man. They keep on creating so many chances, and due to which they have a goal lead of 3 now. Gundogan is the scorer this time. Now Ruben Neves is gonna be taking a corner kick. He swings in the ball. Thiago Silva rises up and it's straight to the hand of Ederson. Brazilian connection, a kind of. And guys, that's it for this half. That's it for this game. The game ends, and we have faced a terrible loss in this game because the team were Manchester City, of course. But I thought we'll be able to do something after having scored the equalizer so quick. But it's Manchester City, man. We literally can't do anything about it. We have gone on to lose this game with a scoreline of 4-1. It looked like you could get back in the game at some point, where Manchester City removed any doubt with the last goal. What is your view on this? I also thought the same, man. When I scored the equalizer so quick on, I thought we were gonna do something. But Manchester City were just so good in that second half. So Manchester City were a better team, a far better team from ours. After that happy defeat against Manchester City, we have fallen down in the Premier League. Now we're sitting in the 9th position. So let's try our best to cover up from that devastating loss that we faced in our previous game. And the next game in the Premier League will be against Southampton. I'll be simulating this game because this game is a simulable and winnable game. So let's see what our team do in this game. And the result of this game is a 1-1 yet again. Points lose, man. Now how many points are gonna we lose, man? This is not a good starting to our season. And after that game against Southampton, it's time for Brondy game. It's in Europa League, so let's play this game. As usual, I'll be playing this game with my second team, and so let's hope this team doesn't concern with against the team like Brondy. Passes to Maraz versus Fresco. What are our defenders doing there, man? He was so free. Lucky for us, Patricio came off with a fine save there, man. Oh man, it would have been so awful to go behind in this early game. Corner kick for Brondy. This time it's the Fisher guy tasted but it's a poor one, and Podence has the ball now. Podence gives it to Adama Traore. Adama Traore, come on boy, use your pace. Adama Traore running his way. Adama Traore has to shot and scores the goal, man. We're on the verge of conceding a goal in our end. Now we have just given them a perfect counter attack, and now we're a goal ahead in this game, man. Podence and Adama Traore utilizing their pace to the fullest, man. Absolutely awesome goal by us. Adama Traore is in real good form. And Mohamed Dahoud plays the ball wide to Vinagre. Vinagre is quick. Fake shots it. Gives it back to Mohamed Dahoud. Dahoud is ball. Gives wide to the beautiful run. Gives wide, frees up Dahoud. Dahoud with a score, and that's so easy, man. Although the Brondy team attack us, we are just so clinical in terms of finishing, and now we're 2 goals ahead in this game. A beautiful goal from Dahoud, and the play from Gibbs White was also fine there. A beautiful goal by us. Gibbs White there recovers of the ball thanks to the tackle from now Dahoud to Podence. Dahoud gives the ball to Patrick Cutrone. Patrick Cutrone is free. Patrick Cutrone has a shot, and now we're 3 goals ahead in this game. It's so freaking easy to score goal against this team, and although they have a great attacking threat, but their defense is so leaky. It's so easy to break down the defense, and now we're 3 goals ahead of them in the span of 35 minutes, man. It's so easy to score against them. Now ball is with Adama Traore. Adama Traore plays it to Patrick Cutrone. Patrick Cutrone gives it back to Adama. Adama is just so free. Adama has to shot and again scores. Wow, man, this game is turning out to be one hell of a easy game, man. Adama Traore was just left so free, and he isn't gonna miss those sort of chances. This time he scores with his weaker left foot, and that's a brace for him. See, he was left with so free space, and he's not the type of player who's gonna miss from that range. And we're approaching towards the end of the first half, and this is gonna be a really easy game. And that is the first half of this game, man. The first half of the game against Brondy. This has turned out to be so easy, man. I'm just scoring the goals for fun. It's so easy. Come on, let's try to hit them on counter-attack once again. Now ball is with Adama freaking Traore. Gives it to Patrick Cutrone. Patrick Cutrone back to Adama. Adama is just so quick in this game, man. And nobody in this game can come. Adama Traore scores it for Podence. Podence have to shot, but this time the keeper manages to block it. That's the first step from the opposition goalkeeper, man. Gives it to Morgan Gibbs White. Gibbs White sees Adama Traore. Adama Traore cuts it back, gives it back to Gibbs White. Gibbs White is free, has to shot, and once again the keeper with the fine save, man. I should have easily scored 2 goals in this half, but this time their keeper is in fine form, it seems. And now it's Bruce, what's his name, man? Oh boy, this time he's just tricked me. Bruce with the beautiful lawn. Oh man, oh boy. And we have conceded the first goal of this game, man. Bruce there with a fine run, he just scored it off for this guy, and this guy this time with a fine finish to score the first goal of his team. Oh my goodness, I just left so many space for this Bruce guy to run, and we concede a goal. I kind of feel Adama Traore needs a bit of rest because he has been playing game in week out, so I'll just be bringing in Diogo Jota in place of Adama Traore, and I'll just be bringing in João Moutinho in place of Gibbs White, because Gibbs White has done more than enough in this game, so that's how much substitution. Now it's Dahoud with the ball, gives it to Diogo Jota. Jota, whoa boy, he has just gone through the defense of that team. Now it's Patrick Cutrone, still has the ball, scores it up for Dahoud. Dahoud on the free shoots and scores, man. That's our 5th goal of this game. It all goes to Diogo Jota for passing the ball to Cutrone, and Cutrone gave this time an assist to Dahoud. Diogo Jota was so good with the ball, man. He was just so good to go through all the defense. I was just trying to cut back, but Patrick Cutrone with a fine pass to Dahoud, and Dahoud is not gonna miss those sort of chances, and now we're scored with the 5-1 lead. And guys, the game has been concluded. The game against Brondby FC has been so good to us, man. We managed to dismantle them with a scoreline of 5-1. We were so good against them, man. They were so good at attacking, but defensively they were just so leaky. That's the main reason why they lost this game. And Dahoud there with a brace for himself, so it's good to win this match. Cody is continuing his hot run from how satisfied are you with his performance today? He was so good in our defense today, man. He came up with so many tackles and interceptions, so he deserves all the praise he gets for his performance. So he deserves all the praise. Following that big win against Brondby, we have now ourselves at the top spot in our group stage of this Europa League. We are sitting in the first position with 7 points, and following us is SC Braga with 5 points. So with this we are in a pretty strong position to go through the round of 32 in the Europa League. So let's try to perform this well. And likewise, this episode has also come to an end, man. This episode was one fine nice episode because we played some real good games here. The first game of this episode was against Besiktas in the Europa League, where we win the game with a scoreline of 1-0. Podence was the hero in this game, and he scored a late goal on for us, which was the very reason we won this match. And after that game, it was against Manchester City, and it was a devastating loss for us here. We lost this game with a scoreline of 4-1. That's the quality of Manchester City. And after that game, it was Southampton in the Premier League, where we again dropped some points. So it was a 1-1 draw for us. And at the last game of this episode, we played Brondby in the UEFA Europa League. It wasn't so good game, and we absolutely dismantled this team. The scoreline of 5-1. Adama Traore, Dahoud, all were performing so good. So this game was one hell of a game for us. At the end of this video, we are still in the 9th position in the Premier League table. This is not a good start to our season. We need to gather the momentum from this poor start, man. We need to as soon as possible recover from this poor start. So we are still in the 9th position. So guys, this is the end of this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, then do give a like to this episode, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification for seeing FIFA 20 contents. And I'll be seeing you in the next episode, and this is for this episode. So see you in next episode.